Hey, what's up? So today I'm going to talk a bit about and analyze some main points about Steph Curry's shooting form that's basically helped him become the greatest shooter in the history of basketball and allows him to shoot from way deep, sometimes even deeper than a home run ball. So first of all, what I'm going to talk about is this ball first and body after. So looking at his shooting form, so right as he catches the ball, he goes down, he dips the ball, and the ball is gonna go up first while his feet is still on the ground, right? So ball goes up, feet is still on the ground, ball reaches his shot pocket. So when the ball reaches his shot pocket, his feet is still in contact with the ground, and that is gonna result in him using his legs more and getting more power and accuracy. Another way to look at it is basically that when the ball reaches Steph Curry's shot pocket, which is at his eye level, maybe right at his nose or mouth, but when he reaches his shot pocket, his feet is still on the ground right here. His feet is still in contact with the ground, or is just about to leave the ground. So what this results in is that by doing all this, it can result in a lot of power for your shot, and this basically gives him the ability to like shoot from like far ranges, right? So we're talking about behind the 3-point line, the logo, maybe even half court, maybe even further than half court. Right, so when he goes ball first, it's gonna give him the ability to shoot from longer ranges. So let's look at it again. His shot is just so beautiful. His mechanics so simple. So he gets the ball. He's gonna dip. The ball goes up first, while his feet is still on the ground. That's a really great way to look at it. The ball is going up to his shot pocket, while your feet is still touching the ground. That's basically going to force your shooting mechanics to use your legs more, because our legs are very powerful, right? Our legs are very strong and powerful, way more than our upper body. So ball goes up first, feet still on the ground, and boom. That's going to use his legs more, and that's going to give him more range. So next, how can you implement this, right? So as I said before, catch the ball. Ball goes up first to your shot pocket while your feet is still on the ground, and then start your shooting motion of going towards the basket while at the same time jumping. So while you're about to flick your wrist towards the basket and you're about to shoot, that's at the same time your feet is going to leave the ground, and at the same time that's when you're basically jumping towards the basket or jumping up, however you like to do it. Maybe you like to jump straight up and down. I know some players like to jump forward when they shoot, but at the same time you're about to jump, that's when you should be at your release point. That's when you should be at the point where you're about to release the ball. But to make it just simple, think about move the ball up first to your shot pocket and keeping your feet on the ground while the ball reaches the shot pocket, and then jump and shoot the ball towards the basket. That's the simple way to put it. So next, I want to talk about his one motion form. So Curry has like one of the best one motion shooting forms in history. There are some others like Tyrese Halliburton, Klay Thompson, the other Splash brother, Jalen Brunson. Also, he has a very one motion form. But basically, what a one motion form is that it's very fluid, it's very simple, and it's repeatable, right? And when it's very fluid, simple, and repeatable, it's going to make you a way more efficient shooter, and it's going to help you shoot from longer ranges, right? Now, there is also a two motion form. So basically, let's look at Ray Allen. So Ray Allen, when the ball reaches his shot pocket right here, his feet has already left the ground, right? So the ball is at his shot pocket. His feet, he jumps so high that his feet has already left the ground. Boom. And then that's when you shoot. That's a two motion form. One motion, on the other hand, right? The ball goes up first. When the ball reaches Curry's shot pocket, his feet is still on the ground. One motion, feet is still on the ground. Two motion, feet is not on the ground when the ball reaches the player's shot pocket. That's a simple way to look at it. But how can you implement a one motion form? Well, so going back to the main point about Curry shooting ball first. So when you go ball up first while your feet is still in contact with the ground, that is basically a one motion shot. So while the ball reaches your shot pocket, so look at Curry right here again. So while the ball reaches your shot pocket, wherever that may be, and your feet is still on the ground, still on contact with the ground, you're basically forcing your body to use your strong legs to generate enough power to shoot from longer distances, right? And with the one motion shot, it's also gonna give you a very fluid mechanic, very fluid shooting mechanics, and it's gonna make it very simple. And a one motion shot, I'll tell you this, right? A one motion shot never lacks any power. You can make some mistakes with this shooting form. You can try to copy it, but if you can get this ball up first while your body follows after thing down, if you can get that down, it's basically giving you a one motion shot, and you're never gonna have any trouble trying to get the ball to the basket from the 3-point range, the logo, or maybe even half court. Another point I want to make about this is that if you're a young basketball player or you just started playing basketball, you should develop your shooting form to be one motion, right? So ball up first, ball is going up first, and when the ball reaches the shot pocket, feet is still on the ground, and that's when he jumps and shoots towards the basket, and that's going to give him range. It's going to make his shooting mechanics simple, it's going to make it very fluid, and it's going to make it very efficient. So if you're a young basketball player or just started playing basketball, develop a one motion shot, work on a one motion shot, because it's the most effective and easier way for kids or like people who just started to have great shooting mechanics. Even if you're just a beginner, even if you don't have enough power to shoot from 3-point range, even if you feel that you're not strong enough to shoot from like far away places, if you can develop a great one motion shooting form right here, so one motion shooting form, ball goes up first, feet is still on the ground, and that's when he starts the process of releasing the ball towards the basket at the same time while he's about to jump and leave the ground with his feet. That's one motion right there. So if you're new to basketball, or if you just want to shoot from like further places, develop a one motion shot of going ball first, body after, and it's gonna make your shooting form very efficient, simple, and it's gonna help you shoot from longer ranges also like Curry. But yeah, that's basically all for today. Let me know if you guys have any questions or requests on a video or anything like that. If you have any personal questions about your shooting mechanics, just comment down below. I'll try to reply to it, or maybe I'll even make a video about it if it's something that interests me. I'll try to help any of you guys. So just comment down below if you have any shooting mechanic questions, or if you have any questions about shooting. I'll try my best to get back to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.